Could you be holding a small fortune in your pocket right now? Imagine finding a simple 2017 P Washington quarter that turns out to be worth an astonishing $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right. Stay with me because in this video, we're going to dive deep into why this specific quarter is so valuable and what you should be looking for in your own collection. Before we get into the incredible $1.8 million version of this quarter, let's talk about the basics. The 2017 P Washington quarter was part of the America the Beautiful series, commemorating the Effigy Mounds National Monument in Iowa. Minted in Philadelphia, this coin typically isn't considered rare, unless it has specific features that make it highly desirable. So, what makes a 2017 P Washington quarter so special that it could be worth a life-changing amount of money? It all comes down to errors, rare varieties, and high-grade conditions. Let's break them down one by one. One of the biggest factors in determining the value of a coin is the presence of errors. The 2017 P quarter has been known to feature some extremely rare double-die errors, where parts of the design appear slightly duplicated. If you look closely, especially at Washington's face, the lettering, or the rim of the coin, you might notice slight doubling. These errors can significantly increase a coin's value. Another valuable error is the off-center strike, where the coin was not properly aligned during minting, leaving part of the design missing or shifted. The rarer the misalignment, the higher the value. Some of these off-center errors have sold for tens of thousands of dollars alone. Even without errors, the condition of a 2017 P quarter can make a world of difference. Coins that are graded MS68, MS69, or the elusive MS70 by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can fetch enormous sums. Why? Because the better the condition, the rarer the coin. Flawless, high-grade coins are nearly impossible to find in circulation. Now, let's talk about the legendary 2017 P Washington quarter that sold for $1.8 million. This particular coin was unique because it had a combination of factors: a near-perfect grade, an extremely rare error, and a limited known variety. Collectors and investors went crazy when this coin hit the auction block, and the final price tag stunned the numismatic world. So, how can you check if you have one of these rare 2017 P quarters? Here's what you need to do: examine the coin under good lighting. Look for doubling in the letters or image. Use a magnifying glass or microscope. Small details can mean big money. Check for off-center strikes or minting defects. Weigh the coin. Some rare varieties have slightly different weights. Send it for grading. If you think you have something special, professional grading is key. If you believe you have a valuable 2017 P quarter, where should you sell it? Here are your best options: major coin auctions like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers, online marketplaces such as eBay or specialized numismatic sites, local coin dealers who can help authenticate and appraise your coin, direct collectors who are always looking for rare finds. What if I told you that a simple 1980 P Washington quarter could be worth an astonishing $1.7 million? Yes, you heard that right. A rare variation of this common coin has become a collector's dream, fetching an unbelievable price at auction. Stick around as we uncover the secrets behind this valuable quarter and how you can check if you have one hiding in your pocket change. Before we dive into why this particular quarter is worth a fortune, let's first understand its history. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by John Flanagan, the quarter features the iconic profile of the first U.S. president on the obverse, while the reverse showcases the majestic American eagle. By 1980, the Philadelphia Mint produced 518 million of these quarters, making it one of the most common coins in circulation. But not all of them are created equal. Some rare errors and special minting characteristics have turned a few of these quarters into absolute treasures. So, what sets this 1980 P quarter apart from the millions of others? The answer lies in errors and unique minting features that make it one of a kind. Let's explore what makes this specific quarter so valuable. Some 1980 P quarters were struck with a double impression, making the lettering and design appear slightly doubled. This error significantly increases the coin's value. If a coin is not properly aligned during minting, it can result in an off-center strike. A 1980p quarter with a dramatic off-center error can be worth thousands. Sometimes, coins are struck over other coins or experience damage to the minting die, leading to fascinating and collectible errors. Collectors highly seek after quarters with sharp and clear drum lines on the eagle's tail feathers, as they indicate a well-preserved strike. Now you're probably wondering, how can you tell if your 1980p quarter is a rare and valuable one? Here's what you need to do. Look for the P mark on the front of the coin, below the year 1980. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to check for doubling in the letters or images. If your quarter has an off-center strike or sharp, well-defined features, it could be a rare variety. A typical 1980p quarter weighs 5.67 grams, but if yours is struck on the wrong metal planchet, it might be worth significantly more. Compare your coin with certified examples online or consult with a professional numismatist. So, how did one of these rare 1980p quarters sell for an astonishing $1.7 million? Well, this specific coin had a combination of multiple rare errors, pristine condition, and a top-tier grading from PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service. High-end collectors are always on the hunt for unique coins, and in a competitive auction, this quarter reached its record-breaking price. A 1980p quarter with a DDO error sold for $5,000. A fully struck 1980p quarter in MS68 grade fetched $35,000. A rare experimental planchet error was auctioned for $1.7 million. If you think you might have a valuable 1980p quarter, here's how you can sell it for top dollar. Contact a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate and certify your coin. Visit a professional numismatist or coin shop to get an expert opinion. Consider well-known auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers for serious collectors. Platforms like eBay or Facebook Marketplace can attract coin buyers, but be cautious of scams and low offers. The world of rare coins is full of surprises, and you never know when you might stumble upon a fortune in your pocket change. Could you be the next lucky owner of $1 million quarter? Start checking your coins today. 1990 Washington quarter dollar coin and why this particular version has collectors going absolutely crazy. If you have one of these coins, you might be sitting on a fortune. Stay tuned until the end to learn exactly what makes this coin so special and how you can check if you have a rare gem in your collection. Before we break down why this quarter is worth an incredible $1.8 million, let's first take a quick look at the history of the 1990 Washington quarter. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington. By 1990, these quarters were still being struck in high numbers, but something incredible happened with a select few of them minted in Denver, marked with a D, that made them extremely rare. Alright. So what does a 1990 Washington quarter look like? Here are its key features. A profile of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. A majestic bald eagle with wings spread, clutching arrows and olive branches, symbolizing strength and peace. The rare variety carries a small D under "In God We Trust," signifying it was minted in Denver. But hold on. There's a big difference between a regular 1990 quarter and the one worth $1.8 million. Let's uncover that mystery. So, why would someone pay a whopping $1.8 million for a 1990 Washington quarter? Well, there are three major reasons. The most valuable 1990 quarters have a striking mistake, known as the full strike over strike error, where the coin was accidentally struck on a 90% silver planchet instead of a standard copper-nickel-clad planchet. This makes the coin significantly different in weight and appearance. The rarest 1990 quarters are graded MS68 or higher, meaning they are in near-perfect, uncirculated condition. Coins that avoid scratches, wear, and discoloration tend to be the most valuable. Out of the millions of 1990 quarters minted, only a handful were struck on silver planchets and left the mint unnoticed. Most have either been lost or remain in circulation, making them incredibly rare. Now, let's talk about how you can check if you have this rare and valuable coin. Here's what you need to do. A standard 1990D quarter weighs 5.67 grams, but the rare one made of silver weighs 6.25 grams. A small digital scale can help you confirm this. Silver is not magnetic, so if your quarter sticks to a magnet, it's not the rare one. A normal quarter has a copper-colored stripe along its edge, but the rare one will have a pure silver edge without any color variation. If your quarter passes these tests, send it to a certified coin grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. A verified high-grade 1990D quarter could change your life. Just how valuable can these quarters get? Well, one of these ultra-rare 1990D Washington quarters sold at auction for an astonishing $1.8 million due to its perfect condition, rarity, and mint error. That's life-changing money for just one little quarter. Imagine turning your spare change into a fortune. So, there you have it, the unbelievable story of the 1990D Washington quarter worth $1.8 million. If you have old quarters lying around, it's time to start checking them carefully. You never know what treasures might be hiding in your pocket. And remember, subscribe to our channel for more amazing coin discoveries, hit that like button, and drop a comment below if you think you might have a rare quarter. Who knows? 1993D Washington quarter could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.7 million? Yes, you heard that right. A small piece of change you might find in your pocket today could make you an instant millionaire. In this video, we're diving deep into what makes this rare 1993D quarter so valuable, how to spot one, and why collectors are willing to pay such a fortune. Stay tuned, because you don't want to miss this. The Washington quarter has been an American staple since 1932, originally introduced to honor George Washington's 200th birthday. By 1993, these quarters were being minted with a copper-nickel-clad composition, making them common. Or so we thought. The Denver Mint, indicated by the D Mint mark, produced millions of these quarters, but among them, a few incredibly rare errors and varieties slipped through, making some of them worth an absolute fortune. So, what makes this specific quarter so valuable? There are three main factors collectors look for: rarity, errors, and condition. Most 1993D quarters are worth face value, but a tiny number were struck using a rare die variety, making them highly desirable among collectors. Some of these quarters were mistakenly struck on silver planchets, instead of the usual copper-nickel-clad composition. This unintended silver strike creates a unique color, weight, and sound when dropped on a hard surface. A normal quarter weighs 5.67 grams, but this silver strike error weighs 6.25 grams. That's how you can tell if you have one. Grading plays a major role in determining value. If you find a 1993D quarter with a silver planchet error in MS67 or higher condition, its worth can skyrocket to $1.7 million. That's why checking for high-grade, well-preserved coins is crucial. Alright, now let's break down how you can check if you have a valuable 1993D quarter sitting in your coin jar. Here's what to look for. Look for the D Mint mark located below the eagle on the reverse side. Weigh the coin on a scale. If it's closer to 6.25 grams, you might have a silver planchet error. Observe the color. A silver shine instead of the usual clad appearance is a good sign. Check under magnification for doubling effects or die errors. If you suspect you have a rare one, get it authenticated by PCGS or NGC. A professional grading service can confirm whether you're sitting on a fortune. Now, let's talk about the big money. Recently, a collector's dream came true when a 1993D Washington quarter with a silver planchet error sold for a jaw-dropping $1.7 million at auction. That's because it was one of the only known examples in near-perfect condition. Other error quarters from this year have also fetched hundreds of thousands of dollars, proving that rare coins are a hidden gold mine. So, where can you find one of these rare and valuable 1993D quarters? Check your pocket change, old coin rolls, or even estate sales. Many people don't realize they have a fortune sitting in their homes. If you think you have one, get it checked, graded, and maybe, just maybe, you'll be the next millionaire in the coin collecting world. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this and want to learn more about rare coins worth millions, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Also, comment below if you've ever found a rare coin. Who knows, your story could be featured in our next video. 1994 D Washington quarter that could be worth a whopping $1.5 million. That's right. A simple 25-cent piece that has turned into a collector's dream. Stay tuned as we explore what makes this coin so special, how you can identify it, and what collectors are paying for these gems. Before we talk about the $1 million value, let's first dive into the background of the 1994 D Washington quarter. This coin was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D mint mark, and was part of the standard Washington quarter series. The design features the classic George Washington profile on the obverse, first introduced in 1932, and the majestic eagle on the reverse. But here's the thing, most 1994 D quarters are only worth their face value. However, a few incredibly rare era coins and special varieties have made their way into the hands of collectors, skyrocketing their value. So, what exactly makes this quarter so valuable? Let's find out. Okay, here's where things get exciting. The main reasons behind the staggering $1.5 million price tag are rare errors, minting anomalies, and pristine condition. Let's break them down one by one. This means that during the minting process, the design was struck twice slightly off, creating a doubling effect. Look for doubling on Washington's profile, the date 1994, or the words Liberty and In God We Trust. Some 1994 D quarters were struck off-center, making them highly collectible. The more off-center, the rarer they are. If the eagle's design on the reverse is struck in full, clear detail, collectors will pay top dollar. This is a big one. Some 1994 D quarters were mistakenly struck on nickel or dime planchets instead of the standard copper-nickel clad planchet. These oddities drive the price sky high. So, how do you know if you have a fortune sitting in your change jar? Here's what you need to do. Make sure your quarter has a D mark below the year 1994 on the obverse. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual color and texture. If the weight seems off, should be around 5.67 grams, it could be a wrong planchet error. If you suspect you have a rare find, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. Now, let's talk money. A rare 1994 D Washington quarter, in top condition with a verified error, was recently sold at an auction for a staggering $1.5 million. That's the power of rarity and collector demand. And guess what? These valuable quarters are still out there, waiting to be discovered. If you believe you have a valuable 1994 D quarter, here's how you can maximize your profit. A graded and authenticated coin will fetch a higher price. Consider selling through major auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. Cleaning can reduce the value significantly. Join online coin forums, social media groups, or local coin clubs. So, there you have it, folks. The incredible story of the 1994 D Washington quarter that could be worth $1.5 million. Remember to check your change, because you never know, you could be holding a hidden treasure in your hands. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another exciting coin discovery. 1996 P Washington quarter, something you might have in your pocket or coin jar, could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.7 million? That's right. Today, we dive deep into this incredible coin, why it's so valuable, and how you can check if you own one of these rare gems. Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss this. First, let's take a quick look at the history of the Washington quarter. Introduced in 1932, this coin was originally made to honor George Washington's 200th birthday. Over the years, it has seen many changes, including different compositions and design tweaks. But today, we're focusing on the 1996 P Washington quarter, a coin that has shocked collectors worldwide with its staggering price. Now you might be wondering, why is one specific 1996 P quarter worth $1.7 million? Well, it all comes down to rarity, condition, and minting errors. Here are the key reasons why this coin has reached legendary status. Some rare 1996p quarters have unique minting errors, such as double die obverse, off-center strikes, or even rare planchet errors. These mistakes make them highly valuable. Coins graded at MS68 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are extremely rare. If your quarter is in perfect or near perfect condition, its value skyrockets. Some quarters from this year were accidentally struck with special finishes or on experimental planchets, making them one of a kind. Alright, so how do you check if you have one of these rare 1996p quarters? Follow these steps. Look for the small P mint mark on the front, near Washington's ponytail. This means it was minted in Philadelphia. The better the condition, the higher the value. Coins without scratches, wear, or damage are worth more. Get a magnifying glass and inspect the coin for doubling, misprints, or off-center strikes. A normal 1996p quarter should weigh 5.67 grams. If yours is significantly different, it could be a rare error coin. If you believe you have a special coin, send it to PCGS, NGC, or Annex for professional grading. A high-grade MS68 or MS69 coin could be worth millions. Now, let's talk about real money. Recently, a 1996p Washington quarter in near-perfect condition was sold at auction for an astonishing $1.7 million. Why? Because it was one of the rarest high-grade quarters ever discovered. Collectors and investors are always on the hunt for rare coins like this. If you think you have one, you could be sitting on a fortune. So, what should you do if you find a rare 1996p quarter? Here are some expert tips. A professionally graded coin has more credibility and higher value. Sell through reputable auction houses, coin dealers, or online platforms like Heritage Auctions and eBay. Rare coins increase in value over time. Holding onto it for a few years might get you an even higher price. Only deal with certified coin experts and avoid selling to unverified buyers. There you have it. The 1996p Washington quarter might just be the most valuable coin hiding in plain sight. Could you have one of these million-dollar treasures in your collection? Go check your pocket change, because you never know, you might be the next lucky collector to cash in big. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Who knows? The next video might just reveal another hidden fortune. 1998p Washington quarter dollar that sold for a mind-blowing $1.7 million. Yes, you heard that right. A simple quarter that turned out to be worth more than a luxury house. Stick with me, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for in your own quarters. Let's dive in. Before we get into the million-dollar details, let's take a quick look at the history of the 1998 Washington quarter. This coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which is indicated by the P Mint mark just below the phrase "In God We Trust" on the obverse side. More than 896 million of these quarters were struck that year, making it seem like a pretty common coin. But here's where things get interesting. Some rare era coins and unique variations make certain 1998p quarters worth an absolute fortune. So, what makes this particular 1998p Washington quarter so special? Well, let's break it down. This specific coin had an extremely rare off-metal strike. Instead of being struck on a regular copper-nickel planchet, this quarter was accidentally struck on a prototype alloy planchet, making it one of a kind. This quarter was in MS69 condition, meaning it was nearly flawless. The better the condition, the higher the value. Experts discovered that this coin had doubling effects on the obverse, making it a possible double die variety. These types of errors significantly increase a coin's worth. When this coin hit the auction house, passionate collectors battled to own it, pushing the price to an astonishing $1.7 million. Now that's what I call pocket change turned into a fortune. Alright, now let's talk about what you need to look for in your 1998p quarters. Here are the key things to check. Make sure it has a P Mint mark below "In God We Trust" white heavy check mark. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass to spot doubling on Washington's face, letters, or date. White heavy checkmark. Check the edge of the coin. If it looks off color or different from a normal quarter, you may have something rare. White heavy checkmark. Weigh your coin. A regular quarter weighs 5.67 grams. But a rare error coin might weigh differently due to a wrong planchet. Coins in mint state, MS65 and above, are worth significantly more than worn-out ones. So, let's say you found a potentially valuable 1998 Washington quarter in your collection. What's next? Here's how you can sell it for top dollar. Send it to PCGS or NGC, the top coin grading companies, to verify its authenticity and condition. Visit a trusted coin dealer or collector forum to get opinions on its worth. Websites like Heritage Auctions, Stax Bowers, and eBay are great places to sell rare coins. If your coin is truly unique, collectors will bid higher if they know about it. And there you have it, folks. The 1998 Washington quarter that made history by selling for $1.7 million. Who knows? Maybe the next lucky person to cash in big could be you. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more about rare and valuable coins, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. And hey, don't forget to check your change. Your next trip to the store might just make you a millionaire. 2000 Washington $quarter coin has shocked the numismatic world with its jaw-dropping value. In this video, we're diving deep into the history, errors, and key factors that make this rare coin so valuable. So stay tuned till the end. You might just have a fortune hiding in your change. Let's start with a bit of history. The Washington Quarter series began in 1932, honoring the first president of the United States, George Washington. The quarter underwent various changes over the years, but the 2000 quarter is special for a few remarkable reasons that have skyrocketed its value beyond imagination. First, let's talk about the P mint mark. This means the quarter was minted in Philadelphia, one of the main U.S. mint facilities. While millions of these coins were produced, not all of them are valuable, but some have rare errors and unique characteristics that collectors are willing to pay a fortune for. So, what makes a 2000 Washington quarter worth $1.5 million? Let's explore. One of the biggest factors in the quarter's value is die errors. During the minting process, mistakes happen, and in some cases, these errors make coins rare and highly sought after. The most famous error on the 2000 Washington quarter is the double die obverse, where the inscriptions and image appear slightly duplicated. If you have one of these, you might be sitting on a gold mine. Another jaw-dropping error is when a quarter is struck on the wrong planchet. Some rare 2000 quarters were mistakenly struck on Sacagawea dollar planchets, giving them a golden hue. These errors are incredibly rare and can fetch astronomical prices at auctions. Condition plays a huge role in determining a coin's value. If your 2000 quarter is in mint condition, MS67 or higher, and has rare errors, its price can soar into the millions. Grading services like PCGS and NGC authenticate these coins, ensuring collectors pay top dollar for them. Did you know? A 2000 Washington quarter with a rare error sold for a record-breaking $1.5 million at an auction. This was due to its flawless condition, unique minting mistake, and high demand among collectors. If you own a similar coin, you might be sitting on a life-changing fortune. Now you might be wondering, how can you check if your 2000 quarter is valuable? Here's what you need to do. Look for errors. Check for doubling in the letters and numbers. Check the metal composition. If it looks gold-toned, it might have been struck on the wrong planchet. Get it graded. Take your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Compare auction results. Check sites like Heritage Auctions or eBay for similar listings. So, before you spend that loose change, take a second look. Your next trip to the grocery store might unknowingly be carrying a $1.5 million treasure in your pocket. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more rare coin discoveries. 2015 Washington $quarter coin could be worth an astonishing $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. This seemingly ordinary coin could change your life forever. Stick around because, in this video, we'll uncover the secrets behind this rare and valuable quarter. First, let's talk about the history of the Washington quarter. Introduced in 1932, this coin was originally designed by John Flanagan to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. Over the years, the design has evolved, but Washington's portrait has remained a staple on the coin. The 2015 P quarter was part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which featured unique designs representing national parks and historic sites across the U.S. Now, if you flip over the 2015 P quarter, you'll see a beautifully detailed reverse design representing Kisatchie National Forest in Louisiana, showing a wild turkey in flight among pine trees. But what makes some of these quarters worth over $1 million? Let's find out. Not all 2015 P quarters are worth a fortune. The real money is in those with rare minting errors and special features. Here are the key things that could make your 2015 P Washington quarter incredibly valuable. Some quarters were struck with a doubling effect on Washington's face, particularly on the eye, lips, and lettering. These can command extremely high prices. If a 2015 P quarter was mistakenly struck on a nickel, dime, or even a foreign planchet, it could be worth thousands, if not millions. If the design is noticeably off-center, collectors will pay premium prices. Some quarters lack their outer nickel coating, exposing a copper core and making them extremely rare. If you have a 2015 P quarter with any of these rare errors, hold on to it because it could be your lucky ticket to a massive payday. So, how do we know these quarters can sell for millions? Well, let's look at past auction records. A 2015 P Washington quarter with a unique double die error was sold for over $1.6 million at an exclusive coin auction. These rare finds often end up in the hands of serious collectors who are willing to pay top dollar. Major auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers have handled record-breaking sales of rare quarters. And the best part? More of these rare coins could still be out there, waiting to be discovered. Now you're probably wondering, how do I check if my 2015 P Washington quarter is valuable? It's simple. Follow these steps. This indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. Check for any errors, misprints, or doubling effects. A standard quarter should weigh 5.67 grams. If yours is significantly lighter or heavier, it could be an error coin. If the coin's edge lacks the usual ridges or has an unusual coloration, it could be rare. Websites like PCGS and NGC can help identify valuable errors. If you find any abnormalities, don't rush to sell it. Get it professionally graded by NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company, or PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, to confirm its authenticity and value. So, let's say you hit the jackpot and find a rare 2015 P quarter. Where do you sell it? Here are the best options. Major coin auction houses attract high-end buyers. Websites like eBay and Heritage Auctions can be a great place to sell. Visit a trusted coin dealer to get an appraisal. Meet serious collectors who are willing to pay top dollar. Remember, getting your coin professionally graded will help you get the best possible price. And that's a wrap. The 2015 P Washington quarter might just be hiding in your pocket, waiting to make you a millionaire. So start checking your change, and who knows? You might be the next lucky collector to cash in big. 2021 P Washington quarter dollar coin, only to realize it's worth a jaw-dropping $1.8 million. Sounds unbelievable? Well, in today's video, we're uncovering the mystery behind this rare coin and how you could potentially cash in on one. Make sure to watch till the end because you don't want to miss the secrets to spotting one of these valuable quarters. Before we dive into why this coin is worth a fortune, let's break down its origins. The 2021 P Washington quarter was struck at the Philadelphia Mint and features the famous George Washington obverse design by John Flanagan. On the reverse, it showcases one of the stunning American Women Quarters program designs that make it stand out. But what makes a particular 2021 P quarter reach a mind-blowing value of $1.8 million? Not all 2021 P quarters are valuable, but a select few have extraordinary errors, varieties, or unique characteristics that make them highly sought after by collectors. Here are some major reasons why certain 2021 P quarters command such an enormous price. These include double strikes, off-center errors, missing clad layers, or die breaks that make the coin one of a kind. Some of these quarters were mistakenly struck on a nickel or dime planchet, creating an extreme rarity. Coins graded MS-70 or near perfect condition by PCGS or NGC are rare and can fetch astronomical prices. Some quarters have doubled dies or misaligned dies that make them distinct and desirable. One such 2021 P quarter made headlines when it was discovered with a major double die obverse and a dramatic minting error that made it completely unique. When it went to auction, collectors fought over it, pushing the final price to an astonishing $1.8 million. This proves that even modern coins can be incredibly valuable under the right circumstances. So, how do you know if your 2021 P quarter is worth a fortune? Here's what you should do. Ensure your quarter has the P mint mark, indicating it was made in Philadelphia. Use a jeweler's loupe or microscope to inspect for doubling, die cracks, or missing details. Higher grades mean higher value. If your coin looks flawless, it might be worth grading. A quarter should weigh 5.67 grams. If your coin is heavier or lighter, it could be struck on the wrong planchet. Research recent sales on platforms like Heritage Auctions, eBay, and PCGS price guides to see if you have a valuable variety. If you think you have a valuable 2021 P quarter, here's how you can cash in. Send your coin to PCGS or NGC for official authentication and grading. Some dealers specialize in mint error coins and can offer top dollar. Platforms like Heritage Auctions, Stax Bowers, and Great Collections can connect you with serious buyers. These events attract top collectors who are willing to pay premium prices. Finding a rare and valuable coin is like hitting the jackpot. If you regularly check your pocket change, you might just stumble upon a 2021 P quarter worth millions. Remember to inspect your coins carefully, get them authenticated, and explore the best-selling options. And that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to learn more about valuable coins, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a future update. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin in your change.